East Duplin High School is located in Beulahville, North Carolina, and is home to 9th through 12th grade students in eastern Duplin County. I was a student for 4 years and immediately after college became an employee at this school. I have been teaching for 10 years. East Duplin is known for its athletic programs but has always produced a large number of college-ready students. Recently, there has been a decline not only in community involvement, but also in the amount of students taking advanced placement classes, participating in sports, or involved in clubs. East Duplin is a Title I school with 2.5 positions funded by Title I money. We teach 9th through 12th grade and have a thriving EC department. There are 100 people on staff and 850 students enrolled. Among the student population, the majority are white and Hispanic. We have low populations of African American, Asian, Indian, or biracial students. According to the latest census, this data is accurate for white and Hispanic students, but not close to the expected number for African American students. After reviewing the Teacher Working Conditions Survey, I was able to recognize an area of need for our school and for our teachers. The community involvement and support section of the survey showed that only 59% of our staff thought that parents and guardians were influential decision makers in the school. 69% thought that parents and guardians contribute to student success. And 87% of teachers agreed that parents and guardians know what is going on at the school. While this data isn't necessarily alarming, I was able to gather qualitative data through conversations with our staff. Most that I spoke with only felt that parents of involved students, so those participating in sports, clubs, band, or other extracurricular activities, were influential. Those teachers agreed that there is a large portion of students whose parents have zero contact with administration, teaching staff, or the school in general. When I asked about parents knowing what goes on in the school, teachers responded with yes, simply because of the Connect Ed messages Principal Ballard sends out weekly. None of those teachers considered the data behind the amount of times those messages are blocked, denied, undelivered, or reached out of service numbers. The teacher empowerment section of the survey showed that only 67% of our staff feel comfortable raising issues and concerns that are important to them. 66% believe that the school improvement team provides effective leadership at the school. And 67% of teachers agree that the faculty has effective processes for making group decisions to solve problems. When you think of how your staff feels about the school or their jobs, these stats are a bit concerning. My goal throughout this project was to give a voice to those who don't normally have one. Our disconnected team had members on it who have never previously had leadership opportunities. When looking at teacher empowerment, I glanced across campus in terms of PLCs, beginning teacher programs, and veteran teacher statistics. What I learned was that we are an incredible mix of beginning, middle, and veteran teachers. Even more than that, I began to count the number of teachers and parents that I knew were serving in some capacity beyond the classroom, and that number was small. I then began to brainstorm how to incorporate more community and teacher involvement across our campus. The school improvement team and teacher working condition data trends, the qualitative data analysis, the quantitative data analysis, the meetings with Principal Ballard, and the conversations with stakeholders all shaped my belief in one thing. We need community support. A few highlights that helped me narrow my focus were teachers at East Duplin High School that avoid conversations with parents and community members, there being a new PTO organization, no social media, very little parent involvement. And while teachers are satisfied with their role, there are only a select few that are involved with any teams, committees, or programs within the school. The same 15 teachers carry the weight of the entire team. In 2018, East Duplin hosted an event called Disconnected that was a huge success. And due to COVID, our student communication, social skills, and mental health have been on a decline, and we've seen a rise in the use and abuse of technology. We've been missing the sense of community and family within our school. I was able to back up this data and my focus area with some educational research that I collected not only from our school textbooks, but also from scholarly articles found online. These references all spoke highly about the influence that parents have on student test scores and grades, attendance, social skills, behaviors. Not only that, but how giving employees space to work increases the likelihood of them being involved and engaged. The research spoke not only about parents, but about the importance of leadership within a school, finding ways to help individuals become involved and immersed in their students' education. When people have a voice in what happens, critical needs within that organization are met and productivity increases greatly. So, what did I decide to do with all of this information? I knew I wanted to host an event of some sort, but I wasn't sure what. It needed to encompass both teacher empowerment and community involvement. After speaking with the administrative team, I was reminded of the event we hosted in 2018 called Disconnected. When presented with the idea of repeating that event with some minor tweaks, especially since COVID turned life upside down, the response was positive excitement. We wanted to focus on getting community members involved with our students and their mental health, and to give teachers an opportunity to get involved outside of their classrooms. Here are a few of the highlights of Disconnected. Our mission? To address mental health, communication, and responsible technology use at East Duplin High School. These are some of the pictures from our previous Disconnected event. The students are going to go an entire day technology free. No cell phones, smartwatches, smart boards, Chromebooks, or anything. Even the bells will be off. All of this in an effort to address the mental health issues that COVID and technology have brought to light. If the students go the entire day technology free, they will receive a free t-shirt and an outdoor event for 1.5 hours. At this event, there will be free food, slushies, games, and a DJ. At our last event, students had no issue jumping right in line to grab a snack or pick teams with the games that the PE department put together. It truly did our hearts good to see students just chatting and hanging out without phones. We are expecting an even better turnout this year. The highlight of the event in 2008 was water slide kickball. We 100% will have this game again, but maybe with some added dish soap for fun. At the end of the day, we will put together a video to send to other high schools within our county in an effort to challenge them to complete a similar activity. And although this project isn't quite over, I'm extremely happy with the progress we have made and the teamwork that has gone into this event. Our goal for May 13th is 100% involvement. Principal Ballard and I both think that this event is something that can be held annually, and I am incredibly grateful to have been able to be a part of planning and hosting an event that benefits a student of a school that is near and dear to my heart. I'm looking forward to being able to update you all in just a few weeks.